We are the power. We always were, and we always will be. Deep divers, stand up. Rise up. Yes. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby. Okay, a butterfly just went past. We got blue skies, white clouds, deep divers. I'm blessed. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to all the deep divers. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everybody who's awakening to the truth of who they really are. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. Everything that's happening right now on planet Earth is happening for a reason. It's a wake-up call. And there are so many messages the universe is sending us through police brutality, through this lockdown, through this quarantine, through face masks. There is a lesson to be learned. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? We are the power. Yes, we are deep divers. So much is happening right now on the planet. And I want to tell you, deep divers, it's a wake-up call. You see, how did it get to this state on the planet? It got to this state on the planet because we allowed it to. You cannot complain about a situation if you are part of the problem. What? Slow motion this side. You cannot complain about the situation if you are part of the problem. Billions of human beings have been part of the problem. That's why the world is in the state it's in. And what you see happening with police brutality, injustice, lockdown, quarantine, COVID-19 is happening because these are the symptoms of a sick society. It's a wake-up call, deep divers, and you've got a choice. Do I want to be part of the problem, or do I want to be part of the solution? I chose to be part of the solution, deep divers. That's why every single day I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, using my platform to inspire millions of people to start getting right with nature, to start getting right with themselves, to realize that we can change this situation. We can turn this whole thing around. It's a wake-up call, deep divers. This is not how the world has to be. This is not how the world has to be. For a long time, many people thought, hey, this is how the world has to be. No, deep divers, just like they knew in the Indus Valley. What you see before you is the Maya. It's the illusion. The only true world is the world within you. So I always say, this is not how the world has to be. I can make the world how I want it to be. Oh, baby. And that's what I'm doing. I want to remind you of this, deep divers. We have to assess what's really going on the planet. What is really going on is that you have a lot of acquiescing, which is when you are silent without protest. That's why the world is in the state it's in. Because we sent our children to these schools which program them A lot of us were raised on the tell-lie vision, which tells lies to your vision. That's why they call it a TV program, because they are programming you. A lot of us went through the sausage. A lot of us, we went through the sausage machine. And that's why so many people have a mental sickness. Derek Chauvin, the police officer who murdered George Floyd, had a mental illness. A lot of other people have a mental illness because this society is a breeding ground for psychopaths, sociopaths, and it's a wake-up call to say, actually, we have to press the brakes. Actually, we have to press pause. Actually, we have to say, hey, wait a minute. I'm not going to be part of this chaos. I'm going to be a change. I'm going to make sure I'm spreading love and not fear. I'm going to stand up and speak up about what's really happening on the planet. I'm not going to have a part in this, in the sinking ship, because this ship called the Matrix is sinking and you don't want to go down with it. You see, this entire system was built on a lie. How can you find any truth in it? It's all a lie, deep divers. And how we take back our power is to not give this system any attention, any of our attention. I left the Matrix in 2011 because I realized that I had to protect my mental health. It was a wake-up call. If I had stayed there in that crummy job, I would have become mentally ill. A lot of people right now on the planet are mentally ill because they are part of this terrible system. I want to remind you, deep divers, that when you detach from the Matrix, you free yourself. You start to realize that being free is your birthright. When you detach from the system, you start to realize that actually the system only has power because I gave it power. Who put these people in power? Who put police officers in power? We did, through our consent, without protest. That's acquiescing. And we have to stop it. We have to say, wait a minute, we elected these officials, which aren't serving us. It's a wake-up call, deep divers. This lockdown, it's a wake-up call. Do you know, deep divers? Billions of trees are cut down every single year. Billions. 15.3 billion trees are cut down every single year. What are we going to do about this? Are we just going to say, hey, it's got nothing to do with me? It's a wake-up call. Planet Earth, the people, its inhabitants had to be put in lockdown for us to actually realize the sanctity of Mother Nature. What? Slow motion this side. It's a wake-up call. The air is so clean right now. Woo! Nature is benefiting from human beings being in lockdown because we didn't respect Mother Nature. It's a wake-up call to say, actually, oh my gosh, now I'm really going to start respecting Mother Nature. Now I'm really going to start to honor my freedom, because after being in quarantine, oh my gosh, just walking outside is such a relief. We're no longer taking it for granted. It took COVID-19 to show us all what really matters in life. What? Slow motion this side. It's a wake-up call, deep divers, to make sure that we realize we are all responsible for the state of the world. It's got everything to do with us. You see, society is not an abstract term. Society is you and I. Police officers are just normal people. The government officials are just normal people. They are you and I. We make up society, and we can change society once we all take responsibility for the state it's in right now. Divide and conquer, deep divers. We will no longer be divided and conquered, because UNITY, unity, is what's going to turn this thing around. I want you to reach out to your fellow brother, your fellow sister, your extended family, and start coming together. Because it's a wake-up call. They want you divided. They want you separate. But together, we are stronger. Forget about your color. Forget about your nationality. Forget about your country. Forget about your status. Forget about how much money you have. And make sure you put your humanity. Make sure you put your humanity first. It's a wake-up call, deep divers. Stay strong. Something good is about to happen. I realized, deep divers, it had to get bad, ugly. Oh my gosh! For a change to happen. And it's going to get worse before it gets better, because that's the only way people are going to wake up. When people realize their freedoms are being taken away from them. When people realize that they are censoring you. Now we've got to do something about it, because your children, yes, your children, are going to be raised in an Orwellian state of control, where ignorance is strength, where war is peace, where freedom is slavery. Everything is reversed. And that's the world they want for you. So what are you going to do about this, deep divers? It's a wake-up call. Right now, you have a chance to do something about it. To say we ain't having it. We're not going to bow down, because we are the power. You see, deep divers, I realize this. Something good is going to come out of this. We are going to start to realize that everything that's happening right now on the planet has been happening. It's just that right now it's right in your face. You can't ignore it. And that's a good thing, because shit had to hit the fan for us all to wake up and smell the coffee. To realize that this will continue to go on unless we do something about it right now. And we have the power to do something about it right now. Do you know, deep divers? A lot of people are sending their children to these schools in the Matrix, not realizing this is part of the problem, because now your children are being brainwashed from the very system that's oppressing you. Oh my gosh. So we got to do something about it. We need a whole new education. Education emanates from the Latin educare, which means to bring out. But instead, in these matrix schools, they are putting in false information into your children, and that's why they are breeding psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists. And we got to do something about it. Deep divers, it's a wake-up call. Thank goodness we got it. Nothing happens by accident. Everything happens for a reason. It's a wake-up call. A lot of people right now, 7-day vegan challenge, they're starting to eat to live. Thank goodness gracious for that. Because they're starting to realize the diet they were fed in the Matrix was killing them. Obesity levels are rising. And it's a wake-up call to say, wait a minute, I've got to start to eat to live. Food is information. When you are consuming plant-based foods, my food mentor, Dr. Sabi, taught me, we are electrical, Ralph. Therefore, we have to be consuming electrical foods. And if you are eating beautiful sun-kissed tomatoes, okra, Brussels sprouts, kale, getting those antioxidants in, you are giving yourself a daily detox. And that's what has to be done on the planet. The whole planet needs to detox. It's a wake-up call for that. That we all have to go on a detox. We have to take a whole vacation from this system. And it's not a temporary vacation. It is not a temporary vacation. It is a permanent vacation from the lifestyle we have been living in this matrix. It's a wake-up call. Deep divers. Now, when I see what's happening on the planet with a lot of people rising up, I realize this is the Great Awakening. People are now starting to see, oh my gosh, I've been asleep all my life, and now I've been asleep all my life, and now what's happening? For the first time, I'm starting to realize that, hey, I can't sleep any longer. I gotta wake up to my true calling. I gotta wake up to my true purpose. I was put here for a special reason. You were put here for a special reason, deep divers, and it's time to wake up to that reason. It's time to wake up to your purpose. It's time to do better. We all gotta do better. If you are a musician, you have an opportunity to have a soundtrack, to have a song. It just takes one song that's gonna change how people think, how millions of people think. Instead of deceiving the masses with lyrics which dumb down the population, with lyrics which degrade women and men, why not create music that uplifts and inspires? It's a wake-up call to do that. Deep divers, it's a wake-up call right now. Revolt. What? Revolt. Huh? Revolt. I'm not the sort of person to turn the other cheek, deep divers, because if I see a hyena down the road that's coming towards me, I got to meet it with the same energy. And to everybody who's been protesting, it is making a difference. It is doing something, because now they are seeing that you aren't having it. You see, deep divers, that's how change happens. When you make a stand, when you're not quiet, they want you to be silent. They want you to wear a mask your entire life, so you shut up. No, you want to start speaking up. You want to start speaking your truth, even if your voice shakes. I was listening to a woman who was saying that, hey, don't have a go at the looters, because America has been looting since the moment it killed off all the Native Americans. How can theft be a crime, deep divers, when America was stolen? What? Slow motion this side. So we have to start realizing that we are living in a toxic society. And the solution is to not be part of the toxicity, which means that we have to start retreating from the matrix. We have to stop feeding the beast by sending our children to these schools, by working in the matrix, by making it stronger. We have to say, actually, I'm not going to give you my life force energy. I'm going to leave this place and create a whole new world. And that's why for the chosen ones, we can feel it doing a little samba, baby. It's a whole new beginning. Deep divers. It's a wake-up call for us all to realize that right now, we are living in the greatest times of change ever. Social media, you can use these platforms to share your message. Don't think you are insignificant. Don't think that your voice is not important. No, deep divers, we are the power. We always were, we always will be. You see, it's a wake-up call, deep divers. Everything that you see happening before your eyes is also happening on a metaphysical plane. And there is a great war happening behind the scenes. Since you've been in lockdown, there's a reason why you've been in lockdown, because something else is happening while you're in lockdown. A big battle is called spiritual warfare. This is the last chance for the cabal to enslave you. And they're going to lose, because I've already seen it. But they're doing everything they can to vaccinate you, to dumb you down, to take away your freedom of speech, and they're going to lose. But you have to say, actually, I can see what's happening. This is spiritual warfare. And I have to choose which side I'm going to be on. Am I going to be on the side of peace, justice, love? Or am I going to be on the side? Am I going to be on the side of fear, pain, suffering? I didn't come here to suffer, deep divers. Neither did you. You came here to learn and evolve. But you aren't here to suffer. You came here to live in abundance. It's time to wake up to your royalty that you are. You've always been royal, deep divers. So start realizing you're a king, you're a queen, and start realizing we are all in this together. We are all the same stardust. There are no colors, no nationalities, no countries. That's the illusion they want you to be in so they can control your us. But right now, so many people are awakening. And like I said in yesterday's video, we are now watching Big Brother. Because now we are the power. We are the Big Brother. Oh my gosh. And that's why we're just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. If you've got a question for me, deep divers, add me on the verified Instagram page right now at official Ralph Smart and the verified Facebook page at Ralph Smart. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, who's waking up, show me what you got. Add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more inspiring information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. So beautiful out here. So beautiful. I'm blessed. Yes, so are you. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. It's time to wake up, rise and shine, and realize that we are the power we always were, and we always will be. Peace.